Camille here with All Things Camille. Happy Wednesday to you. Today is December the 28th, 2022. So this is an update. It is not my results, but it's my update for week 16. Just because I'm on vacation, so therefore I'm not able to do my weigh-in, and I haven't gotten another shot of Wegovy. So I'm missing this week, right? However, and I did think I mentioned that, but I am on vacation. So because I'm on vacation, I cannot weigh myself because I looked around and I can't find no scale. And a part of me is kind of glad about that because let me tell you, I haven't been drinking my water like I should because they want like $5 and change for a bottle of water. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I have been eating, and some of the foods that I have eaten and enjoyed have been on the greasier side. But let me tell you that's how I know Wegovy is still in my system, because I notice when I eat things that are more greasy, my stomach is like, no, we're not having it. And then I have to go visit my friend in the room, called the restroom. Yeah, and we have a little meeting, and then, I go on about my business. So I would definitely say I cannot play around when it comes to like greasy foods. No. And I still notice, like, if I try to overeat, because everybody's eating, right? Like everybody's eating, and you want to eat a little bit too. And like maybe you haven't had something in a long time, or somebody wants you to try something, so you're like, oh yeah, I want to try it. And you go to try it, and you had a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of this, and it starts to add up, and your stomach is like, at least mine, and my stomach is like, we cannot contain this. We must back up. So usually what I have to do is stop eating. And I've had maybe 2 or 3 days so far in my vacation where I felt like, and I realized that, okay, this is just still a little bit too much for me. Let me apologize in advance for this lighting. I am outside, and if you hear that is crickets. Do you hear that? That is crickets. And if you hear like another noise in the background, it's so dark out here. It's like 10 o'clock at night, but it's the ocean. So if you're hearing any noise in the background, it's the ocean and it's the doggone crickets, okay? So I'm hoping that you can hear me still okay. Anyway, so I have been eating things that I shouldn't be eating, but I've been eating things in moderation, if that makes sense, right? So my plan is following week, which will be January the 4th, I'm supposed to go in to get my weigh-in and my shot. I go home later on this week. So I am still nervous because I know I wasn't great this week. So basically I have about 4 or 5 days before I get my shot to go hard in the paint. So a part of me is already preparing that either I'm going to be 191 or I'm going to go up to 193. But if I do, I'm not tripping you guys. Like, again, I'm going to keep it real. I have so many pictures and memories with my family, my husband, my kids, my daughters, that 2 pounds can't make or break us. Like, I feel like once I get back home, and then before I get on that topic, I've been on vacation, but we have walked like 10, 11, 12,000 steps a day. We have gone to the beach where I have been. Do you see this? Look at this. I was already brown. Like, I'm not fair complected. I've always been brown, but I am definitely browner. And I'm cool with it. I like it. But so we walked a lot. We went to the beach almost every other day, and so I've been in the sun, I've been in that water, and I have come home exhausted. Yesterday I was falling asleep at 8:30 at night. 8:30. I was like, what grade am I in? Second? Third? That just goes to show you, like, that the weather and the water, swimming is exhausting. Like, you don't feel it until after, later on, a couple hours later, when you're ready to go to sleep. Yeah, so that definitely, I see that too. So I am still getting a lot of physical activity. So a part of me, like my daughters still are like, Mom, I think you look the same. In fact, I think you look a little smaller, but I think they just love me enough and they're just kind people. I don't know. But all my clothes are still fit in the same way. But I won't be surprised if when I go in on the 4th, they're like, oh, come here, 193. I'll be like, all right. Like that lady on the cake show, nailed it. Be like, nailed it. But if she tells me I'm 191 or 190, oh, I'm gonna be tripping. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna come do a video and I'm gonna be acting like they said 185, because vacation is vacation. And it can be tough because everyone is eating and you want to eat too, and you want to try new foods and try foods you haven't had in a long time. And especially, with us being on Wegovy, I think that not that we deprive ourselves, but we definitely try to be very disciplined, and that's a big deal. And there's a lot of foods that I don't eat, so I already know when I go back home, 4 or 5 days, I'm going to be having soups, salads, smoothies, like, yeah. And you guys will be surprised. I have not had one sunflower seed in 5 days. No, I lied. 6. So that lets me know that I could do this. I just need to make sure that I up my water intake. So yes, no weight loss results, but this is an update video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, let me know. Comment down below. Don't forget to what? Like, comment, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Until next time, it's who? Your girl, All Things Camille. Peace.